Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and we are here for the official first teaser trailer release for Marvel Studios' The Marvels, the movie with the return of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau as, I think it's Captain Photon, or The Photon, like something Photon, and even Kamala Khan, our very own Kamala Khan, as Ms. Marvel, as she was finally officially kind of titleized in her show's season finale. So yeah, this is the return of all three of them. It's a trio movie. The Marvels are a trio, and this is their kind of team debut and everything. I don't know if they're gonna be like an actual team of their own, like from here on out, or if this is just like the first kind of trio kind of like debut to trio outing chance they get together. But either way, it's them. It's the Marvels. So we're gonna see them return for the first time in a while. I think the last one we had was Ms. Marvel, I think last year, around the middle of last year, I think before She-Hulk. I think that was the one before She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk was around August, and I think Ms. Marvel was around like May, June, something like that. So the return of all of them. So I think last time we saw Carol, technically speaking, last time we saw Carol was in Endgame, after she came back and helped the Avengers defeat Thanos and his army and all that kind of stuff, and then after that she was nowhere else to be found. But then also, technically speaking, the last time we actually saw Carol was in the post-credit scene for the Ms. Marvel season finale, where the post-credit scene showed that like Kamala's kind of powers were kind of on the, I think either her powers or maybe something to do with her powers was kind of on the fritz and everything, and then she kind of shapeshifted into Carol and went flying back in, and then Carol went flying back into her into her wardrobe and everything. But then we didn't officially know it was Carol until she actually came back out again. So then that's when we realized, oh, they've actually swapped places. So then Carol is now where Kamala is, in her room, and she's in the room of like a Captain Marvel superfan, and she sees all her posters and all her memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. So that was really cool, and she even looked great too, with her hair braided and combed and her sleeves rolled up, and she just looked so cool, just amazing. So that was cool. But then Kamala is wherever Carol was, so then that could either be really good or fine, or it could just be really, really bad if she was in the middle of like battle or something. That's the last time we saw Carol. So I think now hopefully this movie, I mean, there's been rumours that this movie could incorporate more of that, with like all of them actually kind of swapping in and out of like each other's places and everything. So it could be like a problem they have to solve with their powers, as well as dealing with common kind of enemies and stuff. So there's that too. But yeah, then Kamala, I think, yeah, we had her debuting with her own series, Ms. Marvel, on Disney Plus last year, and it was great. It was a great series, a great story, a great introduction for the character, and a great character to actually have into this new phase of the MCU as well. So actually having her, like, actually meeting her hero, like she idolized the crap out of Carol and Captain Marvel in her own show, as like she kind of does kind of in her origins anyway and everything. So actually having her not only having her own powers, but then actually adopting her own mantle, and actually being able to meet her hero for the first time as well. It's going to be exciting, but I'm expecting to see at least some semblance of, at least some snippets of like her completely fangirling over Captain Marvel, but then actually her now having powers like somewhat kind of equivalent to Carol as well, and actually being on the same kind of like on a similar playing field, and actually being in the same kind of environment as her and everything. So seeing like that kind of fangirl moment is going to be so kind of like just living out the fangirling vicariously through Kamala as well. Is going to be really fun, so that's going to be cool. So yeah, and then of course Monica. I think last time we saw Monica was actually in the post-credit. She debuted. Older grown-up Monica debuted in WandaVision and everything, and she was working with S.W.O.R.D and everything. So I think they might be. I think I've heard they might be making a return to, because I think if we're going back out to space where Carol's kind of forte is, and maybe we'll be dealing a bit more with S.W.O.R.D, and especially S.W.O.R.D being the new kind of agency in the present day and everything. We could be seeing a bit more of that. But then Monica was working with them. The post-credit scene for that one showed a Skrull impersonating a human actually coming down, like Fury had actually summoned. I think supposedly Fury, like a friend of your mother's and everything, had actually had summoned Monica via a Skrull, so she'd been taken up to space and everything. But then we saw her, she went through the Hex in WandaVision, so then that kind of actually gave her powers and abilities, so that we saw like she deflected bullets and they phased through her and all that kind of stuff and everything. So could be that she's actually had training between then and now. She's actually perfected her powers, or maybe she could be somewhat on the same level of Kamala, of actually discovering her powers and actually using them for the first time and actually kind of working with them. It would just be like a really cool team up opportunity for them, and then for all of them to discover each other for the first time and discover each other's powers and discover each other like in the same kind of social kind of circle and everything. It would be like a really kind of cool thing to see. So I don't know. I think I'm not entirely sure who else in this. I think Zawe Ashton I think is in this. I don't think she's like a recast or anything from any previous Marvel projects, but I think she's been in some interesting kind of things before. I think the one thing I think I do know her from is I think she was in Misfits. I think she might have been in Misfits. Or Doctor Who. I think because I think she is like a British kind of actress as well. So almost all British actors have been in like some kind of like classically British kind of media, like Doctor Who or Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or something out there, or Game of Thrones even. I mean, predominantly British cast, or 99% British cast and everything. So, but yeah, I think she's also been like a very prolific stage actress, I think, as well. So seeing her in this for the first time will be cool. I think she might be playing the antagonist in this, so it'll be cool to actually see them how like actually dealing with their own problems with the powers, but then also actually having to deal with another entity who's an antagonist and everything. So seeing how that comes together will be cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the full extent of my knowledge. I'm not entirely sure if Fury is going to be coming back in this. I think there was a teaser yesterday to actually to announce that this trailer was coming. I think in that one, Fury's voice did pop up and everything, and then they said teaser tomorrow. So I don't know if that means he's going to be coming back in this, or if that was just for the trailer or what. But it would be cool to have Fury in this, and then maybe I don't know if this might lead in as a thing. I think this was pushed back as well. I think this was originally meant to come out like summer of this year, and then I think they pushed it back to November. I think, but then Secret Invasion is coming out in June, I'm pretty sure. So if he's in this, but then this comes out in November, I don't know if that then means that like whatever happens in Secret Invasion would lead into this, because then Secret Invasion also it is dealing with Skrulls and stuff, and then if Carol's come back in this, then maybe Skrulls might also appear in this, and maybe this kind of ties into that somehow. So I don't know, but either way, it'll be cool to see nonetheless. And yeah, just more than anything, I'm excited to see how they all kind of band together and how they fare together, and how this kind of is able to stand on its own before any other kind of connective kind of tissue is revealed. So yeah, that is pretty much all I have for this kind of recap. So yeah, the first official teaser for the Marvels. Let's go. Whoa, is this S.W.O.R.D? No, this is Saber, Space Station. Fury! He is here. Saber Space Station. Monica. Whoa. Is this another Hex? Oh no. So they're working together. Kamala! Is that Kamala? That's Kamala! Oh, they swap places. Oh, they swap places. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Did she touch another Hex out in space? What the? Is that what happened? Studios, Marvel Studios. Oh, things are backwards.
Hi. We're looking for Kamala.
The cons! The cons!
Okay, so our are entangled. I can manipulate.
Oh, the cons are here.
I can totally show you.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, there's Carol. There's Carol.
Hi. Where's our daughter? Wherever you were.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, Goose! Goose! Goose is back! Oh, November 10th. Oh, gosh. Ah, they're all together. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh. A lot of cool stuff. Okay. More Flerkens? Oh.
We're a team. Oh, no. We're not a team. We're not a team.
Oh, this looks great. November 10th. Oh, that looks super cool. Gosh, okay, so we saw a lot of returning stuff there, and a lot of new stuff too. So, yeah, Where, where to start? Where the hell to start with any of this? I don't know. Wow. So the Khans, Kamala's family. I think they're. I mean, I don't know how long they come back for, but I think yeah. I mean, I guess like I guess a random white woman with powers. Or okay, Captain. I mean, they probably recognize her as first, but then seeing the suit and everything, be like, oh, you must be Captain Marvel and everything. And then of course, knowing that their daughter actually does idolize Carol as well, they probably quickly identify that as well. So then, recognizing that would be the first question of like, you know, like, oh, well, why is Captain Marvel in a house, but then where's Kamala gone? So, and there's like a great big kind of mess in the middle of the living room as well, so maybe she crashed through the roof or crashed through the floor or something. So yeah, I don't know, but the Khans are back. The Khans seemingly all of them are back, so I think it'll be cool to see how incorporated into this they are and everything. I think to begin with, I think Kamala was there with them in her suit and everything, but then she tried to use her powers, and then Carol showed up. So yeah, that happened. So they're back. That's cool. Goose as well. Goose back. I think Kamala went where Carol was, and then she was in like a corridor with some other foes, and then Goose was there. Goose the cat is back. Our favourite Flerken. Our favourite Flerken. I think there were some other cats too. I don't know if there's also other Flerkens from Goose's species or what's happening, but there's more cats, potentially more Flerkens. So there's that, and then Kamala didn't really react to Goose too fondly, but hey, I think he grows on you. He definitely grows on you. Fury might not agree, but he definitely grows on you. Well, I think Goose is a female cat. Goose is a female cat, so she definitely grows on you. So yeah. There's this space station, which I think they call the Saber space station, but I think with Fury being there and working there with everyone else too, I think I'm pretty sure that this could very easily be sorted. I think S.W.O.R.D is also like originally a space-based organization too, so then maybe Fury helped with setting up in space, and maybe Maria focused more on the actual kind of Earth kind of station as well. So there's one in space and one on Earth, so that's cool. So if Fury's the one working in space, and he's working with Monica as well. Monica was the one in the suit, but then she touched I think she touched what looked like a hexagon in space too. Like she actually touched like a blue, like a different kind of style of hexagon in space, and then inside the suit, Kamala transformed inside the suit, and then she came in and she came flying back, and she recognized Fury immediately too, like, oh my god, it is like an Avengers test or something that I have to pass. So yeah, fully prepared for like a lot of this to be Kamala kind of immediately kind of geeking the fuck out of everyone and everything she sees and meets and every environment she's in, but also for that to be mixed in with like a lot of fear of like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening, why am I here, and everything. So yeah, it's going to be really, really fun to see. So I think maybe then touching the hex, but then if she, I don't know if that, but then if she's the only one, I mean, she's the only one we saw touching the hex, but then maybe if all their powers are still linked somehow, like through some kind of cosmic link, because then Kamala's powers are innate, like with the actual kind of clandestine kind of, or the technically mutated genes inside her being there, but then the bracelet being like the kind of conduit for her to use for her to be able to use those powers and everything. So that still has like an actual kind of cosmic background to it, and then Monica's came from the hex, and then Carol's came from the energy core that she absorbed the power for and everything. So all their powers have like an actual cosmic background, but then maybe then but then cosmic is still like a pretty kind of broad way to describe it. So then maybe then there might be like a more kind of intricate kind of link, kind of bonding them all together. So then maybe they discover that, and then they discover that they might be more like than they realise and everything. So yeah, there's also this too. So I think when Kamala transformed into Carol in the house too, so I think that might be the first time in the years, because I think in WandaVision they touched upon it, how like how Monica kind of held a grudge against Carol because she literally never saw her again after she disappeared as a child, after she went off to help the Skrulls and everything. So she never reached out, and even when Maria died too, I think I'm not sure if they actually touched upon whether or not, because I think Monica was gone, but then Maria survived, but then she died to cancer. So then, but I think I'm not entirely sure if there was any real word on whether or not Carol actually visited her. Because then if she didn't, then that would just be really kind of, that would be like an all the more legitimate reason to actually hold a grudge. But then I have a feeling she absolutely would have, and especially with Monica not being there, she absolutely would have and should have. So she did, but then maybe after Maria died, maybe then she actually stayed away from Earth and she never really went back and she never really contacted, but then she never actually reached out to Monica either. So because of all these different variables and all these different things coming together, I think Monica kind of holds that grudge against Carol, and she just kind of holds her at a distance. So then this might be the first time she's actually seen her in all those years as well, and everything. So they're going to have to explore a lot deeper, but then it's also going to be interesting to see exactly how their relationship kind of continues and possibly even develops beyond this, and how they kind of deal with that kind of distance and separation, and how they deal with that history and everything. Them seeing each other for the first time, and now even Monica kind of being involved on this level, actually having her own powers and having her own kind of. I think she actually was wearing like her own suit or like her own jacket with her colours on it and everything, so that was really cool. Oh god, that fight scene between them, like Monica using her light energy, and then Kamala stretching out her hands and throwing punches, and even Carol coming in, like the actual team up, like the actual combos and the tag teams they're gonna have against Zawi's character and any other kind of enemies they come up against in this is gonna be, whew, that's gonna be golden. That's gonna be golden time. That is gonna be golden time. So yeah, this looks like a genuinely fun time. I think again this is just a teaser trailer too, so it's actually not giving away too much, as teaser trailers should. And everything, but it's just still giving us the bare kind of glimpses and everything, and just showing us how amazing our girls look and everything. It's just so cool. I think having Fury here too, you know, like him having a whole new team before the next Avengers thing happens. I mean, especially with some of the rumors circulating around Secret Invasion 2, I think there's no guarantee he'll be around after that. So, or at least at least maybe not in the same way, but still, it's nice to see him actually still kind of being able to deal with a smaller team than the Avengers, at least in scale, or at least like numbers wise and everything, before Secret Invasion happens, and him actually having the chance to actually work with a team and having a team at his disposal and stuff to actually work with everything, and like him actually having somewhat of a similar relationship with Carol that he did with Natasha and everything, and with the S.H.I.E.L.D. agency actually worked more closely with and stuff, like Natasha and Barton and Bob Clint, and with Coulson too. So actually him being able to work with Carol again and working with Monica, like him having worked with Monica in S.W.O.R.D and now working with Kamala, like actually seeing him back in that kind of environment, actually working with the team, getting the job done, actually potentially leading S.W.O.R.D as like a whole new kind of S.H.I.E.L.D. agency as well too. God, they look so good. And even Monica's suit at the end. Monica's suit like has like the actual black and white kind of color scheme and the symbol and everything. And I think she's got like a sword or like a hammer or something. And then Kamala with her suit. God, it looks so good. This is a Trinity. It might not be the Trinity, but this is a Trinity. This is a Trinity. This is my Trinity. This is my Trinity. Right here. So, oh god, even using her shields. Oh, she actually switched. I think she actually switched. I think she used her powers. And then she actually switched into Monica right at the end. Okay, so that's going to be interesting to see. And then she came in later on, and then, okay. I do wonder exactly how they're going to explore that. Like, maybe if they, I mean, obviously, to begin with the power, the kind of shape-shifting thing, if you will, is going to be somewhat more of like a detriment, because it's going to be happening at inconvenient times and out of their control. But then maybe if they can actually learn to control it later on, but then also maybe figure out why it's happening too, like maybe if their powers are linked in ways that it may be kind of maybe it's linked to more than it should be, you know. Maybe that could be a problem. So I don't know, but either way, very cool stuff to see. Very cool trailer. Yeah, oh god, these girls are going to get along so well, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. I'm all here for it. So, November 10th, so going to be a very, very interesting way to close off the year. I mean, assuming nothing else is coming out of Christmas, going to be a very interesting way to close off the year. So, yeah, the Marvels, I'm here for it, and I'm ready. So, yeah, very, very eager to see how this pans out. So, any thoughts you guys have on this, any theories you have, like how much you're looking forward to this, and anything like that at all, please absolutely do feel free to let me know. Comments are open, leave your thoughts below, and yeah, that was my official reaction for the teaser trailer. So thank you guys as always so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like and comment on what you thought of the trailer, and what you're looking forward to seeing in this movie, and any theories you have, and how much you're looking forward to seeing this movie as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So until the next time, bye bye for now.